Good evening and welcome to the programme. Tonight's guest is critically acclaimed novelist and author of Look No Further and Secret Diaries of Your Mum. Here to promote his latest novel, The Winter Before Summer, it's Gregory Jacobs. Thank you, Gregory.
Thank you.
Gregory, do you mind if I call you Greg?
I prefer Gregory.
For the sake of efficiency, I'll call you Greg.
But I don't like.
Greg, your last two books were a stellar success and have been acclaimed as instant classics. I've even heard some Pulitzer Prize buzz coming your way.
That's good.
It wasn't a compliment. Given the success of your first two books and your reputation, was it a daunting task for you to even fathom the initiation of a new project?
Well, I didn't realise I had a reputation.
Well, you do, my love. You do have the reputation of being the author of written books. Long ones.
Well, that reputation really wasn't an obstacle.
Do you feel restricted, boxed in by the reputation of being an author?
Well, no, that's my job. That's what I like doing.
But surely when you start your next project, your choice is largely affected by your reputation of being an author. Isn't it?
No, I could write anything. I could write a novel, a poem, a screenplay. It's just that I choose to write a novel.
But surely you want to break away from the social stigma of being a writer.
Stigma? What stigma? What are you talking about? Can we move along?
I'm so sorry. Greg, why do you insist on writing novels when technology such as the internet have rendered the printed word redundant?
That's a gross overstatement of the current trends in society.
Well then why do you make your novels so long? People don't have long attention spans like they used to. Whee! They want short, sharp reading material like SMSs, blogs, billboards and menus.
I find that hard to believe.
I read your novel.
Oh, did you? Well, what did you think?
Way too long. The blurb, however, was a masterpiece. Will there be a sequel?
To the blurb?
Yes.
No.
Pity. Would you like a biscuit?
No thanks.
Maybe later. Let's read an excerpt from your latest novel. Oh, I've got chocolate on it!
Doesn't matter.
Are you sure?
Yes!
Okay. None of this was lost on Hayward, whose natural jealous tendencies were painfully exposed by the romantic scenes Billy and Jilly had together. Beautiful. But the question on my lips, and by the transitive property on my wife's upper thigh is, what's with all the words?
Well, that's the whole point of reading and writing.
Even so, what's with all the letters? Here, for example, you've used the word like. That could have just as easily have been spelt with L-Y-K. See, you've saved yourself an E.
Well, how would I spell lick? L-I-K?
You're fighting a losing battle here. Granted, the printed word may not be extinct anytime soon, but language is being condensed. All literature will be condensed down to the size of text messages, and eventually things like Hamlet will be something no more than to be or not to be, oh look, everyone is dead, the end.
Even if this were true, people would still demand novels for, at very least, the novelty. Pardon the pun.
Pun? Now you're just making up words. Look at the music industry who have embraced technology. They've moved away from vinyl records and cassettes to CD and MP3s.
But some artists are releasing new music on vinyl. The public appreciates that vinyl was the original music medium, perhaps out of some nostalgic sentimentality, but nonetheless, vinyl is the fastest growing music medium.
Where did you read that? Was it on a menu?
No, I read it in the newspaper.
Oh, Mr. Fancy Pants reads the newspaper!
Right, I've had enough of this.
Biscuit?